Welcome, everybody, to Jesters of the Round Table. My name is Audrey.
And my name's Izzy.
Izzy, would you like to talk to me about boardwalks, I guess, this week?
Boardwalks, yes.
Boardwalks, beach times and boardwalks
beach?
and summers. This is our beach part 2, summer part 2 episode / beach episode specifically, I guess.
Our beach episode.
No
fan service here.
No fit, absolutely not. We're not wearing our itty bitty yellow polka dot bikini. What's the song? Teeny weeny yellow polka dot bikinis. No, none of that here. Personally, I'm wearing bibbed overalls. I'm
wearing the Victorian swimsuit that you see like in Animal Crossing.
Yes. They have that in Animal Crossing?
Check your Animal Crossing mailbox. I'm gonna mail something to you.
Okay, we'll be checking that. I will be checking that. That's hilarious. So, okay, before we keep talking, there's a little cute little ice cream shop over there. You want to walk over there with me?
Yes, please and thank you.
Okay, awesome. It's really cute. It's got a little awning with the stripies on it. It's white and yellow.
I love a stripy awning.
White and yellow stripy awning with scalloped edges. And it says Tommy's ice cream.
That's how you know it's gonna be good when it has an awning.
That's how you. Oh, for real.
And it's got little umbrella chairs outside.
Little umbrella chairs outside, of course, with some old chairs.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm really hungry for ice cream now.
What are you gonna get?
Okay. Usually, my favorite ice cream flavors always involve peanut butter, but
interesting.
Yeah. Okay, peanut butter and strawberry are like my two favorite.
Okay.
Ice cream flavors, but I'm also a fan, especially on a hot summer afternoon like today, of mint chocolate chip. So I might get mint chocolate chip. I don't know. What about you?
That sounds refreshing.
Yeah.
It depends on what they have inside, because usually I try to get something like fun that I've never had before.
Oh yes.
But if I'm just like in the grocery store, I'll probably get like a cookie dough situation.
Yeah.
That's usually, or cookies and cream. But yeah, honestly, I want to see what kind of funky flavors they got inside.
That's what I'm saying. Okay, hold on. Let me look over the... Hi. Okay, hi.
Hello.
No, hi. Well, yeah, thank you for welcoming us in.
Wait, am I the shopkeeper?
No. I was just talking to the nebulous...
Oh, okay. Got you.
I was just talking to the void.
No, I understand.
Hi, thank you. Yes, thank you. You're local? Yeah, no, I can tell. You've got like a cute awning situation going on. I can tell. Thank you.
Baskin-Robbins would never have an awning.
No, Baskin-Robbins could never. Okay. So I do see that they have... Oh my god, they have a strawberry peanut butter flavor. Dude. Dude!
I never would have thought. That's a crazy flavor combination. Are you going to get that? Because that's kind of your flavor.
I mean, that's kind of my perfect flavor.
It's kind of your perfect flavor.
I might have to. Shoot. And like, I've never seen that flavor anywhere else.
I've also never seen that flavor anywhere else.
That might be a Tommy's ice cream original. So, shoot. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might get that one. Yeah, you keep looking. I'm gonna get a waffle cone for mine.
This one says the chasm.
What the?
Can I sample that, please? Do you sample? Okay, great.
Sure.
Thank you. Tastes.
Okay, I see your face.
It tastes.
Okay. Mm-hmm. What do you think? Any like discernible flavors you can pick out?
Basil.
Okay.
So that's kind of cool. I love basil. What is that?
I kind of love a savoriness in the ice cream.
It's less the flavor and more the feeling I'm getting right now.
Oh,
it's like
an emptiness, a deep emptiness.
Yeah, they named it aptly because that's kind of what I'm feeling. I'm gonna stray away from that one, I think.
Okay.
Do you want to try it though?
Yeah, actually, I'll sample some. Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
You get it?
Yeah, that's...
Yeah.
Also, like, licorice maybe is in there.
I think that's what... Yeah. That's the other.
And that's not... Yeah. Basil and licorice is maybe not my favorite. And also, yeah, there's a terrible emptiness inside of me that will never be filled. So let's definitely not get that
I'm
one.
gonna get abundance. Maybe that'll cancel it out. I see abundance over here.
Well, we at least need to sample that one so that
I'm gonna sample that one,
please. Thank you. Here's one for you. Here's yours.
Thank you.
Here, thanks. Yeah, no problem. Oh, that's lovely.
That tastes like sunshine.
That tastes like sunshine.
I'm gonna get a scoop of that, please, and thank you, and a waffle cone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, please. I'm gonna go crazy and get the chocolate dipped one. I know it's like $1 extra, but I haven't gotten a chocolate dipped waffle cone.
You can't
in
put
quite
a
while.
price on chocolate dip. It's
On joy.
on joy. No, that's priceless.
That's priceless. Okay, I'm gonna get the peanut butter strawberry one. You're gonna get abundance that tastes like sunshine. Perfect. Okay. You know what? You covered the coffee in Roost's Cafe the other day, so I'll cover the ice cream today. I got you. And dude, if I were at my little ice cream shop, this would be like $18, but at Tommy's ice cream shop, it's $5.
Whoa, Tommy!
No
how are
way,
you not out of
Tommy.
business?
That's what
Because
I'm
everyone loves
saying.
them. They get so
Yeah.
much business.
They get so much business, no problem. Okay, here's yours.
Thank you.
We need some napkins. Hold on.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna
Mine's
spill,
gonna
especially if we're
drip all
talking
over.
the whole time.
Yeah, if we're talking. I'm not like speed eating the ice cream today.
No.
No. Okay. Awesome. So
Thank you so much, Tommy.
thank you, Tommy. Thank you. Have a good one. You too. You too. Thank you.
You too.
Okay.
Tommy said enjoy your food, and I said you too.
You too. Fuck. I always do that, man. I always do
I do that
that.
all the time. Enjoy your movie, you too.
Enjoy you too.
Sucks.
Every time.
Every time.
Enjoy the show at the theater. You too.
You too.
Whatever. That's
It's
okay.
fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's a beautiful summer day on the boardwalk. We have our
beautiful summer
awesome
day.
ice cream. We're gonna forget about the silly things. You know, I bet
That's
Tommy's
what I'm
laughing
saying.
right now. We gave Tommy
bet.
some joy. That's what we
yes.
did.
Yes, absolutely. Tommy's having a great time. Just a little bit of extra something to lift the spirits.
Yeah.
I mean, they already work in an ice cream shop, so probably they're having a good time. But
yeah. I can imagine.
Okay.
Okay, this way?
Yeah, this way. I think we just kind of meander down towards the shoreline and walk the beach for a little, you know?
Let's do it.
Okay, cool. This tastes really good.
Tastes delicious.
Yeah, it tastes delicious. Okay, so the end of summer always reminds me, always makes me like in the mood for Moomin.
Okay, interesting.
I don't know why, because like the start of winter and the start of spring are always like big Moomin moments, because that's when Snufkin leaves and Moomin gets seasonal depression because his boyfriend is out of town.
Yes.
But when I think it's because I read Tove Jansson's the author who wrote and illustrated Moomin. She wrote a book called The Summer Book, and it's it's a really lovely, fantastic book, and I read it at the end of last summer for the first time, and you know, it's just about this young girl's summer adventures that she has with her grandma on this island in Scandinavia. And so you get to the end of the book, and the last chapter, right, opens with, "Every year, the bright Scandinavian summer nights fade without anyone's noticing. One evening in August, you have an errand outdoors, and all of a sudden it's pitch black. It is still summer, but the summer is no longer alive." Something specifically about the bright Scandinavian summer nights fade without anyone's noticing, like that line.
Yeah.
Extremely poetic.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's very I find it to be very true that like when the end of summer finally arrives, it you don't see it coming, and it just happens. I think there's an Oscar Wilde quote about it. And all of a sudden summer collapsed into fall or something. It's like a lot of people, there's so much poetry about the end of summer fading into fall and how quickly it seems to happen. And it's weird too, because now it's kind of got a different context, because for the past 17 years of my life I've been in school.
Yep.
And this is the first time ever in 17 years that the start of a new school year is not what is marking the end of summer for me.
Yeah.
And that's a really weird feeling. And
Yeah.
like, it's a sad feeling. I wrote it down on that paper. I took a picture to you, but like the end of summer, it's always been really difficult for me. And it's like, it's weird because we both have talked about how summer is like a difficult time for both of us, and it's hard to like appreciate during during the summer itself, because it's really hot and it's like weird being out of school, and like the feeling of loneliness and kind of melancholy that I associate with all of that.
Yeah.
But every school year, I remember at the end of every summer, right before school was about to start, I always remember being really sad that summer was ending. And not that I wasn't excited also to see the start of fall, because fall is such a beautiful season that I love, even in Florida. But I remember one year, I think it was at the end of high school, towards the end of high school, I went up onto my roof, which is very dangerous. Should not have done that.
I've been on roofs. You're fine.
Yeah. It was the last night of summer, and I was watching the moon rise up above the horizon and just like crying on the roof, thinking about how sad I was to see summer go. And I don't know, the passage of time, something.
Yeah.
And how rough it is, and how like big of a reminder it is that, like, more so for me, always more so than New Year's. Like, it's a bigger reminder for me at the end of summer than it is at New Year's, that like the passage of time and how relentless and ceaseless it is.
It's interesting.
I don't know.
I don't think I really get sad. I get kind of like a little anxious about the new school year, but I like summers are so rough for me that it's like finally like it's almost like relief. Because it's hot, but also like just the overwhelming loneliness is like so, I don't like, it's hard being so unoccupied for me that it's like, Jesus, like bring it back. So this year definitely does feel really weird because, like you said, we don't have school to kind of end summer. We have jobs, but that's not really. I'm interested to see how it's gonna feel next year, because right now I don't feel particularly different about the seasons changing. Again, I feel more like I'm excited to wear long sleeves again.
Me too.
And layers. I think I feel more that feeling when it's either my birthday or I really felt it whenever I would work on a show for theater and then it was the last night.
Yeah.
Because not only would I reflect on the friendships I made throughout the whole process, but then that would expand into like the rest of my life. So that's kind of when I feel it that the most intense.
Yeah.
Like the passage of time.
So when like COVID summer happened, it kind of changed my relationship with summer a little bit, I think, because I used to just get kind of frustrated because I felt like I couldn't do things outdoors with my sister, because I love being outdoors, especially when I was growing up with my sister. We would play outside all the time together, and when the summer months came along, it felt like the only thing we could do outside was swim, which we did a lot, but it was still kind of frustrating to feel like we couldn't do very much. So, but when COVID summer happened and the only thing I could do was like bike around town and take long walks and stuff, that was the summer that I listened to all of Taz Balance for the first time. So I would literally I would listen to hours of a podcast, either on a really long bike ride or a really long walk, and it's not something that I had to do outside. It was just I wanted to be outside to have something different to look at and to feel the air and the sun on my skin, even during the hot summer. And that was also when I started really noticing the like clockwork Florida afternoon summer showers that happen, thunderstorms really that happen. We don't really get showers in the summer. It's like full force thunderstorms most of the time.
20 minutes.
Yeah, for 20 minutes and then it's gone. But that was because I was forced to be outside. I kind of lost a little bit of like my love of the outdoors during high school, just because I was sad and doing in a competitive academic program that was like sapping my time and energy, distracting me from the things that are really important and that I really value. And COVID kind of reset that a little bit and like reminded me of how important that stuff is to me. So I really started paying attention that like, okay, every day at 3:30 we're gonna get thunderstorms, and I'm gonna sit at my desk and that has a window in front of it and look out at the thunderstorm and draw while this is happening, and go out on my bike afterwards and listen to podcasts while I do it and enjoy good storytelling. And like all of that now is part of the way that I approach summer. It's like reading and being creative and being outdoors and biking and doing whatever I can to like, I don't know, I guess it is an escape from school, because I love being in school and I love learning and being with people and other, artists and everything. But I like having a moment, a breath, a pause during the year to just do whatever. And that was what summer always was for me. I'm grateful for it.
I always love like the very beginning of summer.
Yes.
And then like a couple weeks in, that's when it starts to go downhill.
Yes. Because you do all the things that you haven't had the time or the energy to do throughout the school year.
Yeah.
And then it's like, what do I do
and
now?
then what do I do after that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, COVID summer was really weird because like I don't remember a lot of the COVID years, probably because I was doing a lot of nothing. Like even school was like Zoom University, and I was doing STEM classes, and so that was really stressful, and it was difficult to keep like paying attention. I also got like really deep into social media, which is not good, but at the same time it also I think I had a similar kind of realization of like what is important and what's not important. And that's when I changed majors the semester after like schools reopened, because I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. Yeah. And I did spend more time outside, which was good. And yeah, weird time. Weird time, especially during summer, because it just felt like a continuous summer to me. I was just holed up inside all the time.
Yeah. I feel like whenever I saw you on campus, I always saw you outside.
Yeah.
Like which was awesome. Like it was my favorite thing ever to see you sitting out in front of the Fine Arts building and just like walking around on campus and stuff. I loved being outside with you, and I think that I don't know, that has always struck me as something true, that you value your time outside and the beautiful sunshine and clouds and rain and grass.
And that's why like sometimes the summer showers are really frustrating, because sometimes I want to like go outside and it's either way too hot or it's raining, and I just want to lay a blanket down and read a book or something. But no, now the grass is wet and I'm gonna sweat buckets.
Yeah.
So that's why I love, like, spring is when I really fell in love with like being outside, because I had a printmaking class, and the building that the printmaking classes were held in had like this greenery outside.
Yes.
And so I had this blanket, and I would just like for hours like just sit out there and listen to music and like doodle and like or take a nap, and it was just so nice. Like, and the weather was perfect. It was like that, like, yeah, I loved sitting outside in spring specifically.
Yeah. Spring in Tallahassee is very pretty. I think we get a lot of beautiful flowers and trees. Like it's weird that Tallahassee gets, for some reason, more weather than Central Florida does, even though it's not that far away. But
not that far. Even Jacksonville is also like, what? Like,
yeah.
I think also I live in more of like a building. I don't know. Like, there's not a ton of like just fields. Like, our campus had like fields where students could like lounge on, and I don't think there's a lot of that here.
I think you also maybe it's something to do with how close you are to the beach, that like the weather is a little bit different, because Tallahassee's, I guess we're kind of close to water, but we're a little bit more landlocked, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think so. Especially, because I even think there's not many public beaches. Although I kind of like looked at one beach, and then that was the one I kind of stuck with. So I'm not super well versed in that, but yeah, the beaches, like Jacksonville beaches, are like open to the public. Like everyone goes, it's fine.
Yeah. How's your ice cream?
My ice cream's pretty good. I am dripping down the sides a little bit.
Okay, well, that's why I gave you napkins.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
How's yours?
I don't know if I've ever had ice cream better than this, honestly.
Really? Because I wouldn't think that peanut butter strawberry. Oh, you know what though?
Have you never had
It's giving peanut butter strawberry. Yup, it's giving peanut butter strawberry jelly.
And it's got a waffle.
You're right.
It's got a waffle.
That's bread.
Cone, which is bread. That's what I'm saying. You get it, bro. You get it.
I get it. I quirked my eyebrow at you for a second, but
I know.
But I'm a believer now.
Okay, wait. We're like almost on to the beach, like the little
I see it.
path through the dunes, but there's a tiny little gift shop right before. Can we pop in there real quick?
Yes.
Okay, because I just need I'm not gonna buy any today because I bought them before, but I do love looking at the hermit crabs.
Yeah.
I want to look at them so badly.
Okay, let's go.
I see they also have the little jaw, the shark jaw.
Oh yeah.
Seashells, you know what I'm talking about?
I see these keychains with the names on them, and they never spell my name right. Either way, they never get the Isabel right. They don't get the Izzy right. I've just given up at this point.
No.
I'll just get one that says #1 mom or something.
Yeah, #1 mom or #1 papa or something.
#1 papa is really good.
It's pretty good.
That's the one I'm gonna get, actually. I think.
#1 papa. Audrey, I feel like they never have it either.
Really?
Yeah, because
I'm looking.
It's not.
There's Aubrey.
There's always the Aubrey, and there's always the like Addie, which is like
Addie.
Addie isn't even that common, but I guess.
Yeah. I don't think I've met an Addie in real life. I know they exist though.
Either.
Don't
for sure
email us.
Rachel though, my sister, always a keychain for Rachel.
Always Rachel, yeah.
Not me though.
Not
it's okay.
You.
It's okay. I don't need
That's
them.
okay. You can be #1 papa.
I'll be #1 papa. Very first person.
Very first person.
What was yours?
Homestyle beans.
Homestyle beans is extremely.
Those are our Animal Crossing titles or
passport
whatever.
Titles, yeah. It's very good. Homestyle beans.
Homestyle beans. Very first person.
Very first person. That's
first
me.
one ever.
The first one ever. Okay. I'm not buying anything.
I'm also not buying anything. And
also the guy's the cashier's kind of giving us a stink eye, I think, because we brought ice cream in here.
We said several times that we weren't going to buy anything, so I think he wants us to leave the premises, probably.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Well, it's okay. The beach is right here, so.
The beach is right here. I love the beach.
Okay, me too. It's beautiful.
That is my favorite part of summer is going to the beach, because every other time of the year it's very cold.
Yeah.
And I love to swim. That's like my favorite thing. That's my favorite, I think, like activity in the sense of being active. Swimming. I always pretended to be a mermaid.
Yeah, of course. H2O Makeup Mermaids just out of
yes, I used to watch that show religiously in elementary school.
It's amazing.
Clear, which I was Australian for a minute.
Okay. Yeah.
Pretty funny.
Leonard.
Emma.
Okay.
The condensation.
Nar. I love that show.
Man.
Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, definitely was a dream of mine and my sister's to be mermaids.
Yeah.
Everyone should want to be a mermaid, I think. For just a little bit.
I think so.
If you have the cowboy dream, you have the astronaut dream, you have the mermaid dream. Like that's one of the big three, I feel like.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's up there. It's up there.
Absolutely. I think you're right. 1000%. I like to pretend to be like a witch or something when I was younger, and I'd mix my mom's soaps in the bathtub.
Oh, you were an indoor witch. I love that.
Well, you know what though? You just unlocked a memory. Sometimes when it was raining outside, I would go in the backyard.
In the mud.
Yes, and I'd play in the mud. We used to have a deck, and there were like critters burrowing. They made these giant holes, and I'd pretend that they were caverns that the frogs lived in. And so I would decorate the caverns.
Oh, that's amazing. What?
Yeah. Oh, man, I wish you had that still. Oh, my gosh. Memory.
I definitely, like, would take seeds and, like, pine needles and leaves and stuff and mix them up with mud and be like, this is my potion.
This is my potion.
Drink up. Yum, yum, yum. It's pretty fun. Also, during the summertime, we used to have a big bush in our backyard that flowered with little... really pale blue, like periwinkle kind of color flowers. And I would go out there with the garden shears. I would ask my mom, can I take the garden shears from the garage? Like, yeah, sure. I would go out there and I would trim the bush, and I was pretending that the bush was the head of hair from a troll whose head was sticking out from the dirt, and I would charge him two pennies for a haircut.
That's so sweet. Oh my gosh. That's wonderful.
It's a good memory. I love doing that. And I was like, oh, the bangs are messed up. I'm sorry about that, man.
No, it's just leaves. They'll grow out.
It grows back. It grows back. That's what I'm saying. Don't stress. I'm learning still. I'm learning.
We have blackberry bushes in my backyard. We also have like woods. So that's something else I used to do sometimes with my brother. Was go explore in the woods. Yeah. Which was like huge, especially because it wasn't as overgrown as it is now. So like we could walk around a little easier, and there are like streams. There was one year I think there was like a controlled forest fire, and so like some of the foliage got burned away, and it was kind of boring for a little bit. Yeah. So I think that's probably when I stopped going in the woods. But I'm excited for winter because I'm gonna go in the woods again. Because I can wear jeans and boots.
Yes, which is nice. Mm-hmm. Gotta keep the critters away. I love you, critters, but
love you, critters.
Don't be on my legs.
Please don't bite me, critters.
Please don't bite me for real.
But yeah, there's a bunch of blackberry bushes in the woods in the summer, and it's just great to go and be outside and have a treat. Yep. A summer berry treat.
Do you like the red ones? I kind of like the red ones. The ones that
when they're not
really
ripe.
Sour. Yeah.
Interesting. I would eat them sometimes, but I tried to wait until they
nice
were ripe.
I got you. I feel like you would thrive in a really northern forest that's like loses all the leaves in the winter times, that's covered and blanketed in snow.
Send me there now. Yes, dude. Oh, I want to go so bad.
Yeah.
I want to go so bad.
I feel like northern New York or something.
Dude.
I don't know exactly where. But somewhere, yeah. Or somewhere like piney with really tall trees huge. Too. Like I don't even know if it snows though. I was gonna say like Seattle or Oregon or something, but I don't even know if it snows there because it's so close to the water.
No.
I don't know, but I could see you in a beanie and a big scarf and a big hat, all bundled up. I already said hat, coat. That's what I meant.
That's okay. Yeah, absolutely. I see that in my future so clearly. Yeah. It's gonna happen.
For real.
It's just a matter of time.
Bring your sketchbook. Draw in the forest, in the snowy forest.
Absolutely.
Awesome.
Foraging. I want to be a forager so bad, but I don't know anything. I mean, I'll learn. What?
Cool. My college, like specifically mushrooms,
yes.
Or like all kinds of foraging. Okay.
Yeah. Well, not specifically mushrooms, although I would like to learn more about mushrooms because I love mushrooms. But I don't want to die. So that's going to take some research.
Yes. Definitely must be well versed before you attempt that one.
Oh yeah. I'm just going to be identifying for a little while, I think.
Yeah, exactly. And then maybe going out actually foraging with someone who's done it for a long time, learning from them. And
I'm going to call what's her name? I think her handle is like the Appalachian Forager. I think she lives in Kentucky or something. I'm gonna hit her up.
Yeah.
See if she can give me some
teach you
lessons.
her ways.
Is that a shark? Out there, look. Do you see like the fin thing? Do you see? It's okay. It's okay. It's not gonna come over here. Oh, actually, hold on. No, it's a dolphin. It's fine. It's a dolphin. You should be more scared now. Those things are evil. I need to call up Dolphins PR team and give them a raise because holy moly, they did so good.
Guys.
I love those guys. Movies about them for days. You know what movies they make about sharks? Jaws. Scary. Jaws. You know, I watched Jars. I watched Jaws. Dang it, I almost said it again. I watched Jaws when I was very young, and it freaked me out so bad I had to stop it and watch Johnny Test so I could go to sleep.
Excellent, though. Great pick. Yeah, I also watched Jaws when I was too young. I think I watched it as soon as I got back from the beach with my dad one day.
Bad choice.
And he was just like, here's this thing so that you can be haunted for the rest of your life.
Thanks, Dad. What?
Thanks. Also, honestly, great movie. Love that flick, but like...
I still haven't finished it, I don't think.
It's very scary.
I could watch it now.
I did. Okay, so I watched that movie, and I didn't know the thing about, like, don't swim at night, because that's when sharks are more active and you're more likely to be attacked. Because there's less people, I guess, in the beach, so it's like, I don't know, they're like, they'll come in closer to the shoreline.
Oh, okay.
But the opening scene of that movie is just someone swimming alone at night.
Yeah.
Skinny dipping.
Yeah.
And then they get eaten by a shark. Terrifying. We'll never swim in the beach at night. Ever. No way.
I went swimming at the beach at night the other day.
Izzie! Okay, well, tell me about it. Because you didn't tell me about this.
It was a long, hard day of doing nothing, and so I left the house, and I went to the beach on a whim, and I didn't go very far in because the waves were a little rowdy, so I just stayed I didn't go past my knees really. Yeah. But then I like sat in the water, and then I just like sat there for a while, and then these teenagers got up on the lifeguard boat, and then I was like, man, I don't want them near me while I'm swimming late at night. I felt like I was ruining their mood. But then I sat on the blanket, and then it started raining, so I had to go to my car. I went home.
Oh, and then the fireworks. This is the same night that the fireworks showed up.
Yes. I was walking to my car, and this old man was like, did you have a good time? And I was like, yeah, have a good night. And he was like, well, if you want to stay a little longer, I got some fireworks. This rain, it started sprinkling. This rain should be fine. So, and if you're more than welcome to come. And so I was like, I'll think about it. So I went to my car to put like my bag away and then to rinse off the sand. And I was like, okay, I'll go see the fireworks now. But then the man, he came back, went in his car and drove away. So I guess the rain got too bad. That's okay, because the lightning was really cool that night and turned the whole sky purple. And he called the lightning's God's fireworks, which was very cute, really powerful moment. I hope he got to light his fireworks though.
I hope so too.
Good time, yeah. I would like to go to the beach. Or if he didn't
that night, that he got to another. Sorry, you would like to.
I was thinking. I for half a second, I was like, what if I followed him and he went to like a different beach?
He went to a different beach to light the fireworks?
Like what if?
That's how committed he was. I don't
know.
That.
I did not follow him. 'Cause I'm not a freak.
That'd be wild.
No, I went home.
Follow this guy.
I went home. Dude, this isn't related to anything, but I was driving home, and on the highway, I was hydroplaning like crazy. I pulled over, and I was like, okay, that was weird. I thought something was wrong with my tires, but I got off on the next exit, and and then it was fine. So I think maybe they just need to redo the road or something, because I was going the same speed. Yeah, it was really scary. I couldn't go past 40 miles because it was crazy.
I've never hydroplaned and very scared of it.
Dude.
Glad you're okay.
It happened on the way back from Tallahassee the last time I went. So I was already in tears, and then I started hydroplaning, and I was like, what is going on?
What is going on?
So I had to pull over and sit for 30 minutes so the rain let up.
Yeah.
Because my mom's tires were like bald, I think.
Yeah. Bald tires, no tread
Bald
on them.
tires, no good. No grip,
No
and
good.
no way.
Very, very hard to drive when it feels like that.
Yeah.
It's weird that you can feel it. You can't feel it until like you get the new tires, and then you're like, oh, this is what it's supposed to feel like.
Yeah. But you know what though? I'm
What?
a master driver. Because I was in that road, I was driving, and I was like, that's weird. That's weird. It's fine though. I got it under control. Easy. No problem. Easy. Like, I'm so good at driving.
I love how confident a driver you are. Hell yes.
Yeah, like, easy, calm, cool, collected.
No problem.
Whatever. You can freak out in the passenger seat. I got this though. Don't worry, babe. I got you.
Izzy's got this.
I've literally got this.
Brum, brum, brum.
Easy. Easy.
I would love to see you drive a sports car.
I think that would be very fun if I could have a sports car and a safe environment to drive it in.
Yeah.
Yes, please, and thank you.
That'd be extremely fun.
Yeah, that would be pretty awesome, I think.
You could
Fun
rev
summer
it.
activity.
I think you should get like a leather jacket probably
Probably, yeah.
if you do that.
Yeah.
And maybe
Cool
probably
shades.
slick your hair back. Yeah, and
Yeah.
some cool shades.
Yeah. And a
That would
toothpick.
be awesome. Yeah, and a toothpick, definitely. Absolutely. Checks
And
out.
a really, really ugly beard, probably.
Really ugly beard. Yeah,
Probably.
that's the look. That's the look.
That's the look. I see it. Yep. There it is.
Yep. Yep, there it is.
There I am. Yep. Very
There's
cool.
Izzy. That's very cool. There was one year, probably last summer, where I was driving around Tallahassee, and I just kept seeing this one biker, and he was like, it's like Silver Fox, like
Oh,
like
yeah,
a 60-year-old,
a hot old man.
a hot old man. He was like Silver Fox kind of guy with like, you know, very, very, like you could tell he goes to the barber very frequently and gets groomed and pampered.
Nice.
Because his hair was like, you know, very
On point.
specifically styled, and he had like a nice trim, short beard. Wore exclusively shades, a gray t-shirt, and pink, like salmon pink shorts and Birkenstocks.
Oh, I see it so
No helmet.
clearly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
See it
No
so
helmet.
clearly. The Easter fit.
Yeah, the Easter fit. It was wild.
The white man Easter fit.
The white man Easter fit. I hope he's all right. Hope he's safe and doing well. Not wearing a helmet in Tallahassee, Florida.
Oh my
on a
gosh.
motorcycle in the summertime.
so careful,
but
sir.
I believe in him.
Maybe he's also a master driver.
Maybe he's a master driver. Probably. He has a motorcycle license. That's not one and the same. That does not mean you're a
No.
master driver, but
Means he thinks he is.
it means he thinks he is. Hopefully he actually is, though.
We can only hope.
I see this breath. Okay, looking at my watch, says it's almost sunset o'clock.
Awesome.
And I see the boardwalk. Do you want to walk towards there? Like, you know.
No, I do.
Okay, let's go.
You know I
Hold on, let
do.
me brush
Grab a
off
spot.
the sand from my feet.
Yeah, I'm gonna. This is. I'm
didn't
kicking
even-
it against the what's it called? The pier.
The little yeah. Kicking it
There we
against
go.
the pier and getting that off. Okay. Okay, last bite of my ice cream too.
Yup. Oh,
I'll
trash
show 'em that
can.
waffle cone. Oh, nice. Throw away the
Throw
napkins.
it away.
I definitely have like my ice cream all over my face. It's very
Well,
sticky.
good thing you got napkins. Here you
Good thing I got
go.
napkin, yeah. Thank you.
Welcome.
Wipe that off. Okay. That was delicious. Thank you, Tommy.
Thank you, Tommy. Thanks for covering.
For real. No problem. Yeah, literally no problem. My pleasure. Okay, let's make our way over to the boardwalk. Watch the sunset almost. I do love the time right before sunset and right after sunset. Also
Yes.
enjoy sunset, but like the times right before and after are also really, really good.
Yes, agreed.
I know twilight is the time between sunset and complete darkness. What's the time right before? Is there a name for the time right before sunset?
I don't think so. I also didn't
What's-
know that's what twilight was.
Yeah. But it also might be dusk. I don't know if dusk is the same thing as twilight.
Dusk? I don't know. I guess in my head, dusk and twilight, I didn't think they were the same thing, but when I picture them in my head, they are the same picture.
The same picture, okay.
So,
Because, okay, from dusk till dawn,
Okay, dusk
Dawn.
apparently tonight is at 8:19 p.m. So keep that in
Whoa, so
mind.
it's gotta be
I didn't know
twilight.
it was a
Interesting.
specific time.
I didn't know that either. I wonder.
Okay, I looked up Twilight and the vampires showed up.
That's wild.
Twilight is at 7:55, so they're very close together.
Interesting. So dusk might be like the actual last moments of light for the day.
I think so.
And twilight is maybe like right after sunset.
Right after the sunsets, yeah. Because I think sunsets are like
Interesting.
7:30ish.
Weird. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Still
But I
my
love,
favorite time
I
of
think
day.
I love Twilight. I sent you pictures
Yes.
earlier, and they were like gorgeous, and that was like just after the sun had set, and then, like the sky
Yes.
was like on fire. It was beautiful. That's like my
Very
favorite.
pretty. Yes.
Awesome.
Those are good pictures. I know your dad was fishing. What were you doing?
So we went to the grocery store, or we were about to, and then we were about to, and my dad was like, "You mind if I go to the shrimp spot?" Because he's got fish tanks, and he gets shrimp from local ponds and lakes and feeds the shrimps to the fish.
Amazing.
And I was like, "Yeah, sure." So we went to the shrimp spot, and he got a new net for shrimping, and
Yay.
so we took turns catching shrimp.
You were helping.
I was
That's
helping,
awesome.
yeah.
I didn't know
I was
that.
taking pictures. I got
Yep.
some pretty good pictures of my dad. Also, he's like, "You take a picture of me?" And
No problem.
I was like, "Yes, sir. Let's center you. Let's get some." And then we took a selfie together, and this girl ran up to us. She was like, "I'm sorry, this is weird, but I took a picture of you guys like taking a selfie. Do you want me to send it to you?"
Aw.
And it was really cute. Yeah.
That is cute.
So we've got a picture of us taking a picture.
Those are sometimes very good pictures, though.
Yeah, it was pretty good. It was
Especially
pretty
when
good.
you're like, when they're candid and you don't know that they're
Yeah.
happening. That's very good.
Really cute moment. Yeah.
Very cool.
And that made me remember I love going outside again. Because it was so
yeah.
freaking pretty. Like, it was so, like, intensely, like, red-orange. It was crazy.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
Because you don't, that kind of sunset doesn't happen every day.
Mm-mm. No.
It's not always that intense. So when it does happen, it's very cool.
Yeah. Very awesome.
I know that so many people have talked about it and said it, but I love how long the summer days feel. And it also adds to the loneliness and the melancholy, like, for sure. But it's like, the days are so long and so stretched that it feels almost liminal
Yes.
in a weird way, especially the days where you don't do anything.
Yeah.
Or like where you're just reading for a long time or doing something. And then it's like 8 o'clock and the sun is still up and it's still light outside, and it's like such a weird feeling. But
Yeah.
I also am a big fan of it.
I'm a really big fan of it. Again, like, I loved it when school was in. And I was
Yes.
like, wow, I have so much daylight left. This is awesome.
Yes.
And I think
sure.
if I spent my days being productive instead of being sad in my room, I would appreciate it more, because
Yeah.
it is very cool that there's so much daylight. And it is weird because I know, like, sometimes I'll zone out in front of my Switch or whatever, and it'll suddenly be 4 o'clock, and I'm like, how did that happen? How did that happen? Or it's only 2 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very weird, like, time vortex situation happening in the long summer days. That's very
Yes.
interesting to me.
Yes. And then
That doesn't really happen, like, any other time of year.
Well, the only reason I started noticing it other times of year is because of how much I started noticing the length of the days in summer. And then when fall started happening, last year I was hiking a lot. Like, I was at least 3 times a week. I would go
Wow.
out to that one trail that we like so much
Yeah.
around the pond, and like I either like before my classes in the morning, because I kind of didn't have classes until like midday, or after my classes if I had morning classes that day, I would go to that trail and I would hike. And it was the first time, because I was just spending a lot of time outdoors, especially at the beginnings and the ends of the days, to the point where I started like genuinely feeling the days get shorter and shorter. And it was to the point where I realized that I couldn't hike in the afternoons anymore because it was getting dark early enough that I was not making it to the hiking trail before it got dark outside anymore.
Yeah.
Which is like a weird feeling, to feel like the time slipping away and the daylight slipping away like that.
Yeah.
But it was like, especially around Halloween time, the leaves were changing colors very, very minimally, because it's still Florida, but it was like, you know, I could
more
see
than
the leaves
Central.
changing colors, more than Central Florida, and I could feel the weather getting cooler, and I could feel the days getting shorter, and I started seeing Halloween decorations go up and everything, and that was very special. So like, even though summertime is ending and coming to a close, we've got beautiful things to look forward to, and you know, something about the patterns of time and how it's not static, so you experience variation, and that brings newness and change and joy and all these things with it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think I noticed really like the length of days until after COVID, because that was the first time I was really like on my own, like independent enough, like, because before COVID I was in school, like high school, and so my day pretty much revolved around whatever my parents like I didn't have a car, so like I was pretty dependent upon my parents for like the trajectory of my day. COVID, I stayed inside, and then afterward that's when I was really like, I had to pay attention more to like, I guess, my surroundings. And I remember like I had a Spanish class that was late at night, and then in the fall, and then so as time went on, I noticed like walking to my class, like it was like darker and darker, and that was like, I was like, oh, that's so weird. And then it was just funny when I realized like why people talk about how much they hate the time change, like daylight savings so much, and I was like, oh, okay, I get it now.
It's frustrating.
It is, yeah. Like, yeah, because I like to have the light outside, please.
Yeah.
I like to have the light outside.
It's especially when it's something that you're actually like seeing and paying attention to, and you like start associating a time of day with how light it is outside, and then daylight savings comes and like
messes it all up.
Yeah, you have to change your internal clock again, which is like weird.
Can we abolish it, please? There's a couple states that have, and I commend them, because why? We don't need to do this.
Goofy, silly and goofy.
But yeah, I do. But then spring comes around, and I'm like, whoa, I can take a walk. That's so exciting for me.
Yep.
So that's very cool. I agree. The forgot what you said.
It's okay. The sun's about to set. We can just like
sun's about to set.
Appreciate it, you know.
You can just sit down.
Take some deep breaths.
That's huge. I love a deep breath.
Love a deep breath. Love being forced to experience the majesty of nature.
Yeah.
And not being able to avoid it with the intensity of a sunset at the beach, and then taking a deep breath.
Yeah.
It's kind of awesome.
Kind of awesome, I think.
Let's just sit with it for a minute, my friend.
Yeah.
Orange are beautiful.
It's so beautiful. Very bright orange.
Very bright orange. And then you get that little bit of pink. And eventually you get that little bit of purple. It's glorious.
That is something I've learned to appreciate this summer, is like looking at the sky.
Oh yeah.
Because you look up there, and pretty much every day there's a different painting. Pretty much every second of the day there's a different beautiful piece of art you can look at.
Yeah.
And when things are really overwhelming and awful, you can just kind of look at the sky and be like, wow, that's pretty. And even if it's not like life-changing moment, like it's a little something keep you going.
Yeah. 100%. I love how sunset too brings like the warmest color palette of the sky of the entire day, which then immediately fades into the coolest palette of the entire day.
Yeah.
It goes from bright orange to pink to purples to blues, and then you just have the dark navy of night, which is like gorgeous. It's so beautiful.
Especially if you're somewhere where there's not a ton of light pollution, then you can see the stars.
Yes.
That's always a treat also.
It's amazing. This is sunset on the last day of summer, Izzy. How does it feel?
Bittersweet.
Bittersweet. I agree. Last bit of light on the last summer day, fading into night.
There it goes.
There it goes. I'm actually gonna start crying. It's okay. Thanks for being here with me.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here.
Oh yeah, me too, man. We got our ice cream. We walked the beach. Saw a shark.
That was actually a dolphin.
Boardwalk. That was actually a dolphin, my bad. I walked the boardwalk. Saw sunset on the last day at the beach.
Beach with my best friend.
Beach with my best friend. What a great time. Jolly good.
Jolly good.
Okay, well, let's say goodbye to the people while we sit and watch the moon rise over the horizon.
Yeah.
And the
Hey,
stars.
thanks for listening, everyone.
Hey, thanks for listening. We hope you've enjoyed this week's episode of Gestures of the Round Table and our conversation about Beach and Boardwalk Summer Part 2.
Beach and Boardwalk Summer Part 2. You want to follow us? We got social media. It's Gestures Roundtable. And then if you want to email us, that's at gesturespod@gmail.com. If you want to rate and review us on whatever you're using, that'd be really awesome. We got 1 rating, and it was good.
And it was good rating.
And it was a good one.
So that's awesome. Thank you. Thank you
Appreciate
to this
it.
person who I definitely don't know who it was.
Thank you.
Have no personal connection to.
And thank you to the, I think, 3 people who gave us 5 stars on Spotify.
Oh my gosh! Yes, thank you. Wow,
Thanks,
love
guys.
that. Thank you. Do you have a song for me this week, Izzy?
I've got Spotify pulled up.
Yeah, hell yeah, you do.
My song this week is going to be Younger by The Hales.
Love it. Mine's gonna be Nocturnal Me by Echo and the Bunnymen.
Good one. We'll see you
Okay.
next week, everyone.
We'll see you next week, everyone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Okay, now say the thing about the shark.
Oh. I keep forgetting to go back into the bit. I'm kicking it against the, what's it called? The pier?
The little, yeah. Kicking it
There we
against
go.
the pier, getting that off. Okay. Let's keep.
You have really heavy shoes.
Super steel-toed. Me when I bring my steel-toed boots to the beach.
I almost hung up on the call instead of stopping.
I almost
the
hung up on the
recording.
call too.
Wow. Bye, Audrey. They've left me alone again. Here's a quote. I don't know where it came from, but I wrote it down in my notes app a really long time ago. I think they were talking about bugs. And it goes, I pray nobody kills me for the crime of being small. So just think about that.